Alright, well, let's jump back into this game, shall we? So we've got some options. We could go and play the elevator game again, but we do have the option to actually snoop around and touch things, so I'm kind of inclined to do that. It's the entrance of the building. It's currently battling with the front door at my dentist to be my least favorite. Nice. Okay. Nothing new there. It's a fire extinguisher. Hopefully I won't find a reason to use it. Now that I think about it, there was one time at school when one of our classmates set it off. As a prank, of course. Supposedly, the whole corridor ended up flooded in foam. I was absent at the time, so I only heard stories about it. Well, there's a reason why we're called the worst class in school. Dang. The only odd thing about this thing is that I can't seem to find an expiry date on it. Okay. So some things do have a lot going on. I mean, there's the obvious, but is there anything else I should be looking at? Like this red line, for instance. Doesn't seem to be a thing. It's some kind of board depicting animals. Seems like one of those things where you engrave wood by burning it. Is it supposed to tell me something? The only thing it's telling me is that the horse is a gentleman horse. A gentle horse, if you will. That being said, I've no idea why anyone would want to put something like this here. Perhaps they wanted for the rest of the building's inhabitants to see their artistic endeavors? It's a good point. Ooh! Gentleman horse. Gentle horse, if you will. Okay. It is a gentle horse. Good to know. Lost and found, huh? Yeah. It's a lost and found reception window. I'm not sure if these are common in buildings like these. Seems a bit out of place for one to be here, if you ask me. Wait, the chocolate milk I found inside of the vending machine. Technically it's not mine, so maybe I could return it here? Screw it, why not? Maybe someone else will actually drink it. Because I sure won't. Hold on, before it disappears. It's gone. Oh no, I should have looked at the chocolate milk before. Goodbye, chocolate milk. Oh, it got...
Thank you.
You're welcome? Thank you. I'm not entirely sure what just happened. But the moment I placed the bottle on the counter, someone, or something, immediately snatched it away. And gave me something in return. A triangle key. It's a key with a triangular hole. This triangle isn't forced. Nice. Okay, so there's no exam option for that. That's our notes for the game, I think. Yes. Okay. Grand. Oh, a plant. Do you take water, blood, or... What was the other thing? Ink? Something like that. This plant has definitely seen better days. I almost feel sorry for it. Shouldn't the residents take better care of it? Okay. That's the only thing to interact with here, eh? I'll be back for you, plant, I'm sure. It's a clock, but its hands are missing. Okay. Might need to find that later. It looks like a maze. Maybe there's a treasure buried where the red dot is? Okay. Maybe? The what now? The Neckos. Things get squatchy near Wright Lake. Penguin rebellion, a lone village against the feathery outrage. Yeah, you know. Resident of 302, can you please take out the trash? The smell is unbearable. Seems like someone isn't too happy about someone else's living habits. Room 302, huh? Okay. Should I be going to floor 3 to investigate? We'll keep it in mind. I don't think there's anything else here. Just a creepy looking vent. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I could probably crawl through it if I could unscrew the cover. Except I can't see the screws, don't have a screwdriver, and I'm not that stupid! Haha! Okay. And that's all she wrote, eh? Huh. I press the call button, but nothing happens. That's probably because the elevator is just there, waiting open on this floor. Which is actually suspicious in itself. Why is it stuck like that? Though it adds a bit of illumination to the lobby, so I can't really complain. That's a good point. It shouldn't really just be open like that. Okay. It's the elevator, but I shouldn't enter it from this floor if I want to stay true to the game's rules. Head to the staircase and enter the elevator from the first floor. Okay. That's nice that you can kind of, like, quick travel from there if you want to. Ooh! Treasure in the trash. Half a card. It's a piece of a card. Someone tore it in half. Do I need to find the other half, or is that all I'm getting? Is it supposed to be a 9 of diamonds? Or is it intentionally ripped in half so it's 5? Oh my goodness, there's so many places to go. Okay. Is there anything? There's a star mark on the door. Okay. I don't know where this door leads to, and I won't be finding out anytime soon since it's locked. Okay. Probably need a star key, I'm assuming. Seems like a list of important phone numbers, but it's totally illegible. This plate is totally illegible. An old phone. Perhaps this one would work, since it should operate through a landline? Mine sure as hell doesn't have any reception around here. But it requires a coin. A type I don't have in the small handful of change in my pocket. Perhaps I could get the phone working if I had the right coin. Okay. I thought there might be, like, coins in here, but I don't think so. What happened to the Sudoku puzzle? Did mice bite through the numbers or something? The holes almost look like some cute bats. No, really, it's cute bats. Is it though? Guess I won't be solving this Sudoku anytime soon. Guess not. Is that a frog and a sausage? What? Is it a sausage? What am I looking at with this? This somehow reminds me of a video I saw on the internet once, something about an independent journalist. I don't know this reference. Ketchup on eggs, redefining flavor. Is that what's his name from Full Metal Alchemist? The fuck, says famous chef Gordon Gamzee. Onion and bacon go well together. Hey, don't be a hater. Ketchup is good with anything. The newspapers around here are something else. Who even reads these nowadays anymore? Staring at this makes me hungry. I should move on. Aw, but the ketchup. Let's see, we got... Oh, our names are on here. Asahi, Sapporo. Why can I not... Is my eyes, like, really bad? Wow, I really can't read the other letters. My eyesight must be deteriorating. That's not good. Oh, man, I can zoom in. I can see it so much better now. There we go. Kirin. And Rocky? Ikar? Probably Rocky. Is that, our mysterious stranger with the briefcase? Huh? Why are there our names on this thing? 3 of our names, anyway. Who's the 4th person? I'm pretty sure I'm not familiar with that name. Kirin, are you the one behind this? I wonder if there's... Yeah, there's Marco. I wonder if there's references to any other characters in this. I see Marco. I don't want to be here too long, but I just want to give it a quick cursory glance and see if I notice anything else that stands out to me. If you guys see anything, please do tell me, because that's kind of fun. Trying to remember other characters. There's like Apris. There we go. Apris, backwards there. Yvonne, I think, was one. Shira. Maybe Beryl and Chris are on here too. I'm gonna spend way too much time looking at this. I'll stop looking at it. I'm gonna look at this when I'm editing and see if I see anything else. Just looking at this gives me the creeps. I wish I had a pen I could scratch these out with. Do you? Alright. I guess we'll back out of that. Maybe more stuff will be added later. Alright, let's look at this first. It's a row of lockers, obviously belonging to the residents of this building. How can this place possibly be so badly maintained that not even one of them has a readable label? It's as if they are rusted over. They could use some management or replacement. Nothing on these lockers stands out. Except for the blood on this one and the triangle on this one. This locker's dirty. I don't want to know. I don't even want to think about what I don't want to know. Are you sure? Yep. This locker stands out from the others. It has a triangle mark on it. Let's see if the key I got fits the lock. Yes. Ooh, I didn't even have to get it. Bingo! I know this locker doesn't belong to me, and I probably shouldn't be too nosy. But somebody handed me this key for some reason. I can always return it later. Oh, another note. I found another one of those notes. This one makes me wonder whether these things really originate from another person's thoughts at all. For all I know, they might be what this place made up for me to believe just to try and unsettle me further. So whoever left these notes was also finding somebody else's? But what is this note even talking about? What do they mean by originate from another person's thoughts? I feel around the locker, but it doesn't seem like there's anything else inside. Okay. I guess that's that then. Well, that's a good sign. Just a vent I can't reach. Is that a hook attached to a line? What kind of contraption is that supposed to be? Ghost fishing? It looks dangerous. Thankfully it's fairly high up, so I shouldn't walk into that by mistake. It's a hook attached to a line. It looks sharp and dangerous, and I don't want to get anywhere near that thing. Okay. That's just nasty. Yeah, but that's all you have to say about that? Okay. You do you, I guess. Whoa. Hello, creepy shadow people. There are some boxes stuffed under the counter. They seem to be full of more of those weird cubes. Nothing of interest in those. Okay. Alright. That's a big cube. Clearly meant for giants. Or someone with very bad eyesight. Oh, that must be mine then. It's a Rubik's Cube? But instead of colors, it has numbers on it. Are those supposed to be Sudoku? What kind of mad person would want to get these, let alone solve them? Yeah, that sounds like a very unique type of hell to put yourself through. What if it took someone a year to get where they are now in solving this cryptic puzzle? I'm not about to tamper with it. I mean, that's a fair point. I don't even want to know how much this weighs. Right? It's gigantic. Oh, it's some kind of graffiti. Looks cute. Don't let yourself get eaten, Mr. Crow. Oh. Sacrifice. Oh. Oh no. I shouldn't have picked that up. Why am I suddenly overwhelmed by the feeling that I shouldn't have picked that up? Is this some kind of bad omen? Surely nothing bad is going to happen just because I saw that. Your turn! Picked up the sacrifice card! Oh no. I'm not touching that card anymore! I mean, fair. Are you seeking answers? Dig deeper into yourself. Tarot reading, call 204863. It's actually been a while since I had my fortune read. My aunt makes a living from tarot readings, so I'm no stranger to these. I find them pretty fun. Except for when I get the sacrifice card. And I can never resist the temptation of getting a glimpse into future, as vague as it might be at times. That being said, maybe it's a number I should keep in mind. 204863. Yeah, is that for the phone or for the elevator? I wonder. Well, we'll try to remember that. Oh, that looks good. Is that yarn? Oh no. It's totally yarn. Deep breaths, Asahi. You can ignore it. Just don't look at it for too long. Ever since I became a cat girl, I get the uncontrollable urge to play around with a yarn ball whenever I see one. It's like the yarn itself taunts my very existence. Not this time, you cheeky little devil. The music. Deep breaths, Asahi. You can ignore the yarn. Just don't look at it for too long. Okay. Whatever this is, it gives off a weird kind of energy, like it could stare right into my soul. The more I stare at it, the creepier it gets. Okay. It's a pair of scissors. Not really something I'd like to carry around with me. Are you kidding? You need that for so many things! I made the mistake of running around with scissors once, and I still have the scar to prove it. It's not big, not clever, and I'm not doing it right now. But what if you wanted to? If there's anything of need of cutting, I can use these. But maybe you should take it with in case you need it. I'm trying to see if I can make anything out on this. Not right now, anyway. Is this somebody's diary? Oh, now we're getting to the good part. Yeah, as if. It's a notebook, and the pages that weren't ripped out from it seem to be blank. Boo. Horse equals 4? Could this have anything to do with the wooden plate thing near the entrance? Oh. This seems like some kind of hint. Could it have anything to do with the wooden plate thing near the entrance? Okay. Is that... That's all we're getting here, huh? Oh, hello. Ooh, hello. 2 of hearts. It's a card with 2 hearts. Okay. Ah, and that gives me a check to let me know I've used it. That's great. Big fan. It's an ashtray, but it's empty and clean. Clearly, it hasn't been used recently. My nose is thankful. Just an empty ashtray. It's good that none of my classmates are here with me, because knowing them, they'd probably try to steal it. Why would you want to steal an ashtray? Somebody left their mug here. It's full of some dark liquid. I think I can smell a hint of coffee, but it's obviously cold, and I don't want to know for how long it's been here in the first place. Should we give it to the plant? As tempting as a cup of fresh coffee would be right now, there's no way I am touching that. Okay. Oh my gosh! That's the cutest fortune doll I've ever seen! I wonder if I could order one of these from somewhere on the internet. Definitely something to keep in mind for later on. Who's the cutest fortune doll? You are! High five. Alright. Okay, so that's that, eh? Interesting. Bread! And an X. There's some kind of X mark on the wall over here. Is this where the treasure is buried? Do I need to get a hammer to get to the bottom of this? Yeah, right. Okay. Looks like that's the only thing. It's a vent, but it's too high for me to reach. Not that I have a reason to want to reach it in the first place. Why is it red, though? Nope, I haven't grown an inch. It's still too high for me to reach. Very funny. Also painfully relatable. Ooh, a spade. It's not a card, though. It's just one spade. It says bread on the box. What would bread be doing in a place like this? How old is this carton, even? There's no actual bread in there, right? I'm not willing to check. Check. I'm curious, but not that curious. Come on. Not that curious. Come on. You know you want to. That's all that's here, eh? Just a bread box. Okay. Ah. Oh, what's that? Tvater shuts down? Millions dead. How many open labs is too many labs? We ask. Zolt answers. Continued on page blah blah. Octopus. I actually remember that happening. But wasn't it years ago by now? Just how long has this clipping been here? The interwebs. That's all that's there, eh? Spade, heart, fool, diamond. Oh. No, you're the fool! I will consider it. No, you're the fool! You fool! Ah, fool! Jokes aside, this is clearly some kind of hint. It's time to decipher this message. That was great. The Fool represents the very first tarot card, usually marked as number 0. Is that what this sign has in mind here? Okay. So we haven't found a card with spades. We did find a wall with like a spade on it. Otherwise we have a 2 of hearts, a 5 of diamonds, potentially a 9, depending on if we find another half, and a 0. So it's like unknown number, 2, 0, 5, or 9. Okay, so it's another Cody thingy. Gotcha. Ooh. I'm guessing this is the way down to the basement? Well, it seems to be closed, so I'm not getting down there anytime soon. Not that I would want to. Yeah, it looks kind of dark, and there might be spider ghosts down there. I don't think I want to do that. Okay. Let me just very quickly... It seems, from what I can tell, I think I've been everywhere and touched everything. So, sure, let's Let's try the regular elevator game again. Starting from the first floor this time. Okay. So I have the numbers still, so let's do this one at a time. So floor 4. Okay. Then 2. Let's see if things work the way they're supposed to this time. Okay. 6. See if anything strange happens as far as smells and stuff. Doors are open, that's perfectly fine. Probably. Okay, we are actually going down to 2. Alright, up to 10. No strange women or familiar women. No weird smells or sounds. Okay, are you gonna stop at 10 this time? Yes. Okay. Then to 5. And then where you have to hit 1, and if it goes down, we did something wrong, and if it goes to 10, we've done it correctly. So let's see. Yep. Oh, it went right to 10. Okay, awesome, it worked this time! Let's go! Well, that is not a normal hallway by any means, and we were at 10 earlier, so... That's... different. I thought I was prepared for almost anything, and yet, the moment the elevator door opens up before me on the last stop of the ritual, I'm taken completely off guard. The place is... surprisingly bright. I'm not even sure what I thought I was going to find, but this is beyond anything I imagined. Did my attempt actually work this time around? Did I finally make it to the other world? Is this where Kirin ended up as well? Do I have to make the decision? I do. Because I can leave. I don't have to leave, but I'm gonna. That's why I'm here. Did it just close behind me? Carefully, I take a step outside of the elevator, daring to put myself into the weird and lurid landscape. Then the elevator door slides shut behind me, startling me. I turn around to see them looking just like they always do. Pretty nondescript dark metal with a few scrapes and scratches. Almost reassuringly normal right now. On a whim, I press the button to open the doors again. And that doesn't sound good. The doors don't move either. So, I think I have 2 options. 1, I can panic because I don't seem to be able to go back right now. Or 2, I can move forward and explore wherever on Earth, or off Earth, I am. The place I've been trying to get to since I got here.
No turning back now, Asahi.
Alright. As I advance, more details catch my attention. The opposite wall at the very end of the corridor seems to be missing. The whole corridor also seems to be stacked with some strange dark boxes. Some have odd shapes. Something about their texture perplexes me. It almost looks like those kinds of materials that eat up all the light around them and don't reflect anything back. What if touching one of them will eat me all up too? I have to be careful. I'd rather not touch anything around here if I don't have to. It's probably smart, she says, looking to see if she can touch anything. Okay. The further I go, the weirder things get. The corridor eventually ends, but the floor keeps extending further, past the stairs in the form of a lowered landing. I turn around to look back at the corridor I just traversed, taking in the view. I definitely don't want to lose my way around this place, so I need to keep track of my surroundings. Thankfully, it seems pretty straightforward, so far. Well, I've made it all the way here. I'm not going back until I find Kirin, or until I'm convinced she's not here. Alright, let's go out onto the bridge of Khazad-dûm, I guess. This is what it looks like right now. Ugh. Please don't eat me, Mr. Balrog. Wow, I'm not sure what I expected, but this... it really is the other world, isn't it? I can't believe this whole crazy game actually worked. That this place actually exists. Or maybe I just don't want to. I guess I can't really argue that it does. Just what is this place? I have to go further, eh? You really want me to go a little further, eh? Can't look over the edge. But I can't continue. Comes to an end. As I keep going further, my fears get confirmed. The floor cuts off abruptly, resulting in a dead end. There's a path that continues on the other side, but there's no visible way for me to get there. And even if becoming part kitty has improved my ability to jump and land gracefully, I don't think even an Olympic jumper with a hang glider could make that distance. No Kirin anywhere so far either. Did we somehow manage to end up in different places in the other world? Or she ended up in a different other world. I think I remember that in the notes, is that you could end up in different other worlds. There we go. Or even in different other worlds after all this. Does this mean I have to try to go back somehow? Puzzle out the broken elevator? Wait. Ooh, a note. That definitely wasn't there before. There's no way I'd have missed it. Will Asahi come and help me this time too? Will she come to my rescue just like she did these past few months? I don't deserve to be loved by someone like her. I don't deserve to be loved. Are these notes from Kirin? What is all this?
Asahi?
We found her. Whoa, where? Oh, of course she's on the other side.
Kirin?
She definitely wasn't there a second ago either. How?
Are you? Is that really you? Only if you're really you.
Very good.
No. Why are you on the other side?
That is a long jump.
That's my line. How did you get there? Through the elevator, of course. Why? Did you use a different one?
Is there a different one? Doesn't this building only have one elevator?
Unless you somehow magically changed buildings, I used the same elevator you did. I hate this place so much! Well, don't just stand there. Go find a ladder, or something. A ladder? Are you crazy? How else are we supposed to get out of here?
A ladder, though? Kirin has a point, though. There's no way either of us could possibly make this jump. We might be more flexible as CATGIRLS now, but that's still too much of a stretch, even for us. We'd jump and fall to our doom for sure. Would some kind of rope help us? Is there even a rope to be found around here? Probably not.
So you came.
Sapporo's here too?
Sapporo? Is that you?
Why are you here?
What are you doing here?
My ghost left my body again.
Waiting for your arrival.
What? You bitch! This is all your fault!
Listen, Asahi, you need to find the camera.
What?
Oh no, you don't. Don't listen to her, Asahi!
Have you run into Sapporo before now, Kirin?
That's the only way to save us.
What are you talking about?
What? Well, that escalated quickly. Girl. Girl. What did Sapporo do to you? I mean, other than getting you trapped here. But then she also came here and got here faster than Asahi, and we didn't pass her at all in the lobby or anything. Well, she moves so fast I can barely even blink. And since I'm so far away, I can only watch in utter horror as Kirin takes a step towards Sapporo and shoves her from the landing they're on, making her fall. Well... Okay. Sapporo disappears into the cloudy layer of white below. It's as though she was never there. I can't see anything of her, and I can't hear anything either. I stare, dumbfounded, trying to wrap my mind around what just transpired before my very eyes, before... Care to explain? At all? Before my gaze wanders back to Kirin. She's staring right back at me, and she looks agitated, angry. Not a hint of remorse in her.
Kirin? What? How could you do something like that? She was trying to get in between us, can't you tell?
What?
How naive can you be? Open your eyes, Asahi. Face reality. Wake up already. Face reality! Wake up already!
Okay. Hey, blank space. I know that. I know that game. Also, is that Yvonne from Zulset on the left? Right here. Yeek. Kind of looks like it. Nice, beautiful art. I love it. A lot just happened. She wants to come between us. Sapporo wants me to get a camera to get them out of there. And Kirin just pushed her to her doom. And then we woke up somewhere. What the hell was... Okay, we woke up back in our room. Okay. Why am I suddenly back in my room? And Kirin, what the hell? Why did you do that? I know you have some sadistic tendencies, but that was going way too far. Did she actually? I quickly reached for my phone, intending to text Sapporo, when I noticed a bunch of texts from Kirin instead. Hey, we still going? I'm at your window. Come on! Heart. We went back in time? At my window? Oh, right. We agreed to go to that building tonight. I must have fallen asleep. Oh, no. Are you forgetting what just happened? Girl! Wait. Huh? What was it that I dreamed about again? Girl! Of all times to forget. It feels like it was something important, but the details suddenly elude me. Well, we could have saved ourselves, but we forgot. When I meet up with Kirin and tell her I had a bad dream and that we shouldn't go play this stupid game, she only laughs at me. Okay, so you had a bad feeling about it, and you're like, I don't know. You're such a scaredy cat, Asahi, she says. Figures. Just figures. Welcome to the Otherworld. Unlocked the Otherworld ending. Stop, that was an end already? Is there a way to see endings? Nope, that's not it. Notes bag. Maybe not. Notes. We got 1 and 2 and 1 and 11. Huh, interesting. Phone. Does this count as a camera? Maybe not. bag. Okay. We still have things. Did we lose one of our cards? No, we didn't lose one of our cards. I'm forgetting. I was thinking like we got the Fool card. That did not happen. Okay. It says I can skip. Let me just make sure. No. Hold on. Settings is what I'm trying to do. Okay. Red text only. Good. Okay. If I skip... So it plays out the same. Okay. What if I get cocoa? I'm usually more of a coffee person, but I'm in the mood for something sweet. My mind will most likely appreciate the sugar rush right now, too. It definitely doesn't have anything to do with the fact that this is Kirin's favorite drink. Not at all. Aw, so cute. Yeah, it's about time I acknowledge the fact that I've started to consume more sweet stuff because of her. Even though she says I'm sweet enough as I am. It's only when there is a chunk of coins in the change slot that I realize the cocoa is a bit cheaper than the coffee. Meaning that I'll be able to get a can for Kirin when she comes out too. That's a nice surprise. As I work on opening the bottle, I realize how warm and heavenly it feels in my hands. I wrap my hands around it, enjoying a few moments of bliss as the heat warms my fingers. Are we... No, this is not back yet. I take a small sip, instantly happy with the taste. Being able to drink anything warm feels like a godsend right now.
Pardon.
Oh, it's my boy. Yes, hello? Huh? Hello? Confused, I look to the side, only to notice a stranger standing right next to me. What is he doing here? And why is he staring at me like that?
Would you mind telling me what time it is?
I try to remember what time it was the last time I checked my phone, and come out blank. How long could it have taken me to get my drink? The vague idea that this guy might be asking me this just to steal my phone passes my mind, but I try not to panic. Maybe he just genuinely doesn't know. Maybe he forgot to take his own phone with him or something. I take a careful look at the screen.
It's, 1:23 a.m.?
That's like an hour after when we came the first time.
Ah, perfect. Such an easy number to remember, isn't it?
Excuse me?
1, 2, 3. Though you might want to add a 4 to that.
What?
What?
Oh, and 2 more things. First of all, you dropped this.
Okay. In a place where time is an illusion, the impossible starts being possible. There are places in the Otherworld where electronics do work. It's the last piece of the puzzle I need.
I dropped this, but it's not...
And second, take this.
An eye key. Okay, not a star key.
Why are you giving me this?
It might come in handy to you, if you ever end up being lucky.
Lucky?
Have a good evening.
Okay. I have you. Got the lucky key. My brain must have short-circuited for a moment because when I finally bring myself to react, I notice that the person is already gone. He always leaves too soon. I can't see him on the playground anywhere, nor on the street. Where did he go? He was literally just standing there right next to me a second ago. What the hell was that even all about? I knew coming here was a bad idea. Why can't I shake off the weird feeling that I know that guy from somewhere? Oh, right, because this is the night when Kirin first goes missing, so technically you didn't run into him until afterwards. Oh, timey-wimey things. Here we go. And... oh no. Kirin. Everything suddenly comes back to me. Everything suddenly dawns upon me. I run to the building entrance without a second thought. Came back just a little too late, eh? But she didn't have any memory of it.
Kirin!
I yell at the top of my lungs, but I already know it's futile. We're still in the clutches of this game. We've been in the clutches of this game since long before this day ever started. How long has it been since Kirin actually disappeared? Did I even find her just now? What did that guy say again? 1, 2, 3, 4? I assume that's a hint, then. Okay. Well, I think we got our first ending. So, I think I'll stop the episode there for today, guys. And then I got a couple of options of things to do. I think I'll probably look around this area again one more time. And then either try the elevator game again, see if it works and if anything changes with that. And if not, maybe we'll try 1, 2, 3, 4, like my favorite boy suggested we do. Anyway, okay. First ending unlocked already. I'll take that. Until next time, guys. I'll see you later.